but I think we do this. Because we need that last sight. So we go Waylay, and greetings, my friend. Let's see how many this is. Pretty sure we kill both his guys. Oh, we kill both his guys with extra Waylays. This Gernichora is going to be kind of ridiculous. So, this is the cargo thing.
I'm so tired.
We re-trigger Isengrim. We go to 97. We re-trigger Gernichora. He goes from 30 back down to 8. And now we're ahead by 89. So today we're going to be playing Waylays with the new Heist, and Waylays was already a good deck, and Heist adds something very interesting to it. It gives you a lot of value. We'll just look at it. So you get these cargoes, right, and they trigger the deploy of a non-veiled, non-prepared, non-neutral soldier, agent, bandit, right? So that's pretty interesting. The thing that makes it so good is we have Gernichora. You can trigger her ability again. You can trigger Vanadane again. The ideal situation is you trigger Vanadane, and then you purify the prepared, and then you do it again. So that's quite interesting. You can go all in on that with like a Fegus Defender and try and just do that. But we're not going to go all in on it because I don't think that's quite as good. It is more fun though when it works. We got the Isengrim it works on as well, which is a really good one. And we just have a bunch of deploys. So the Heist works really well in the deck. The only thing is you lose out on your... Like this is usually where you can run something like a... If you want a Heat Wave, you can put it in here, or a control card. But we don't really have that, so against stuff like Cultists or things with scenarios we can't really answer. It can become worse, but we want to try out Heist. I think it'll be good in here. As far as the rest of the deck, we are playing Saber. Saber you can swap for Crystal Skull. Normally Crystal Skull on the Vanadane, right? But since we want to try Heisting the Vanadane, we're not going to do that, because you can't do it on a Veiled card. It's probably still better, but we want to try this because we want to try and make Heist as good as possible. You can also run Cursed Scroll. The thing with Cursed Scroll is we already have a lot of consistency, but sometimes you just don't draw well, and you need the Cursed Scroll. I've tried both. I think not having tempo round 1 from Feign Death getting Heat Waved is worse than having the Cursed Scroll, but that one's up to you. As far as the deck, we are playing the Feign Death. This is really what you want to open with. We've got the Oniromancy to get the Feign Death and our other stuff. We've got Simloss as the finisher. You know how Waylays work, I would imagine. Then we have the Heist, which we talked about. The cargoes are really interesting. It is an Echo card, since we have 2 Echo cards, Oniromancy and Heist. Whenever you have 2 Echo cards, I think it's usually worth considering Lady in the Lake, so we'll be playing her here for that consistency, like I said, which we need. Then we have Gernichora, Vanadane, Isengrim. We mentioned these guys already. Alyssa to put the 2 Waylays back. Yavin, another good one to use the cargo on. We're playing 2 backup plans. I think backup plan isn't as good as just putting in the elf of your choice. However, backup plan's new, so I want to try it out and see how we feel about it. And then we have the half-elf hunter. So we're playing half-elf hunter just because I don't want to see it off backup plan. If you look at the backup plan targets, looking at the ones with deploys, right? So, and we want to go Scoia'tael, and we'll look at the elves. So, the elves we have are, we can get Neophyte, not great. Globalthroner Bomber does damage. This is a boost. This isn't great. This one does damage. This one does damage. This one boosts whatever. But I don't think that one's a bandit, so we can't get that one. But yeah, we can't get that one. But yeah, we just don't want to get half-elf hunter, I don't think. Because I wanted to increase the chance of getting damage on the backup plan. And this also makes a Deadeye, which isn't bad. The other one is, I'd normally run, is the archer here. But we can only have room for one. So this is this or this. I think this is better, but I want to see if we can get off a backup plan. It's probably not the best choice, but, you know, we want to see it. And I never really play half-elf hunter. So we're going with it. And we also get an extra guy for the Yavin and the Isengrim. It's fine. This probably should be archer, but, you know, we're trying out half-elf hunter because I haven't given him a shot in a while. We got the 2 Waylays. The 1 Spores is actually quite important. Because like I said, we don't have a heat wave or tall removal here. So against decks with a big boost, the Spores is actually really key. We have the 2 Sappers. We definitely want them for the Purify. We want to purify the prepared effect off of our guys. If they don't kill this, you can then use the cargo on the Sappers to purify it again, which gives you a lot of value. The 2 Bowmen, the Swordmaster, Squirrel, and 2 of the new guy. 2 of the new guy, the Trickster. Yeah, this is the deck. I think Half-Elf Hunter should probably be Archer, but I kind of want to high roll the Archer off of the backup plan for more damage on it. I just want the backup plan doing a lot of damage. But that's the deck. Let's go try it out and see how it does. So for our first game, looks like we have a mirror match. Not the biggest fan of mirror matches in general, as in I don't like them, but what are you going to do? Now we do have Vanadane. We really have to get Last Say. We need to Sim-Loss all of his guys. All of his Waylaid guys. Of course, then again, this got base 2, it got 8 boost. He might not be playing Waylays. Could be playing Elf Swarm. In which case, Taruviel will be a problem. Let's find out. So I'm going to open with the Feign Death.
Do you hear?
Yeah, this could just be Elf Swarm. This you don't really see in the Waylay decks because you have Tactics. But like, if we look at our hand, we don't have that many. Like, you could have boosted by about that much too. So this won't get the infused effect, but I think it's still worth it just to move his guy ranged. Because it is roadblocked. I haven't seen a lot of people playing Dragoon, but if he's playing Dragoon, we get punished for this. Looks like he isn't.
No chance.
So now we go with the Vanadane.
As you command, Daisy.
And we just put this back, put him back.
For the Daisy of the Valley!
We want to play one more of these so we can shuffle 2 with Alyssa. We can go Heist as well if it looks like he'll keep playing.
Whoops, a Daisy. How utterly inept of me.
If we Heist, he loses the round on even still. I think we Heist.
Welcome back, Geralt of Rivia.
Because we have the Sappers. So we can go down a card to get 4 extra Waylays in our deck. I think that's worth it, even if he passes here. Totally worth it. Alright, here's what we do. Do this. Put these 2 into our deck. Get 2 more Waylays. Purify the Vanadane. Get 2 more Waylays into our deck. And yeah, I mean, we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 in our hand, 7, 8. 1 in the graveyard for Alyssa. 9, 10. It's a ton of Waylays. We'll save this last one for Yavin, I think.
I like the way you die, human.
Could Yavin here if we want to, because it's time for this. Do you want to play one of these first, though?
For the Daisy of the Valley!
While we still have our Vanadane. There's his Yavin. Now, we can let him win the round, but I honestly don't want to. So let's go with our Yavin. We're going to have to play probably Scoia'tael here. But our Sim-Loss is going to be so big that it shouldn't matter. We don't need her later. We can also play another Waylay if we want to instead.
Coexistence, no such thing.
Want to cargo the Yavin, then Waylay next turn, I think. Lose 1 Waylay off our Sim-Loss, but that's not the worst thing. I'd rather have these 2. Alright, so we cargo the Yavin. Because this ordering does not matter since We have way enough points. I think we might go for a 2-0. The Taruviel is the big punish he has against our sim loss. But I mean, I think we can just go for a nice easy 2-0. Especially if we don't draw any Waylays. If we don't draw any Waylays, we are so happy here. The only thing is we'd like Isengrim, but honestly I don't think it matters at this point. Finish redrawing. And the first thing we do is Oneiromancy our Alyssa.
Dogs that bark seldom bite.
2 of those back. So we have to last say this Elven Swordmaster, give us time to heist the Gernichora. But I mean, this should be kind of insane. If it doesn't work, if this doesn't work, we can still save all 3 leader charges if we want to. So we're going to clear his board with sim loss. There's the Feign Death, so once he makes the 2 guys, next turn we can sim loss, or we can do it here. Alright, how many Waylays do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 Waylay. This is an 8 Waylay sim loss. That's 24 damage. Do we need to use the cargo on Gernichora? No, but I want to. Yeah, this will be fine. Let's just do it. So, right now, we have this many points. Let's go for the 2-0, I think. Because we just have so many Waylays. Kill this, kill this, kill this, kill this. The reason why it doesn't matter that we're wasting all this damage is because, in theory, these should not all go melee. And we can Gernichora away whatever he plays next. And then we can cargo the Gernichora and clear his board again. Because he has to make up 32 in a swarm deck. I don't think it's happening. So we have 8 Deadeyes. 2. There's no way this doesn't kill everything he has. Now, with this Waylay off of this, he could probably kill our Gernichora, but if he doesn't, we just clear his board again. He's not going to kill it. So we just clear his board again. We play this. And there should be, we should just really go for the 2-0 and spawn all these guys. He's not going to have 44 in 2 cards. Unless there's a random Lambert Swordmaster or something.
You make sure they don't see you back. Follow me this way.
Humans are not to be trusted.
Alright, well, this was a very good example of what the deck can do. This doesn't always work out like this. But it worked out this time. GG. So we have pincer maneuver. Now this is the Drakenborg deck. We don't have Heat Wave. So if he goes for the Drakenborg resets, that could be a problem. However, he may not have a way to stop this. This hand, like, man, I was playing this deck yesterday. I thought about making the video yesterday. We could not draw anything. Now we're able to draw. It's nice to have a good hand for once. So how is this looking? This, we go into this. We have Heist. This looks pretty good. We don't want to get rid of all of our... We don't want to draw all of our gold cards necessarily. Because we're going to be putting things back into our deck with the Vanadane, but this works. Actually, we probably should have redrawn 1 card to try and get a Purify, but whatever. Let's see what we're playing against. My guess is it's the new Drakenborg deck, which might not be a good matchup. Yeah, so this should be rather difficult for us, actually. We're going to need it to need spores, but I'm not sure Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Regardless, we'll start like this.
Don't dare think you can escape.
If he does heatwave this, we might have a problem. So we need the tempo from it. Otherwise, because we can't lose to this deck. This is like a slow round 1 deck. There's the offering. It's not surprising. I would like him to not have 2 offerings, because we kind of want to usually play this.
May your sword and arm be one.
Could also go in for this 3 damage on this, but then we still don't kill it with a Waylay. We go like Vanadane, Waylay, this, that does kill it. We still can get our cargo. We just don't have the Purify. If we're ahead on tempo, we'll consider it, because we do have good value on like this and this, I guess. We'll see. That's going to give him some options here.
The Scoia'tael must the woods abandon.
Let's put
Join
back
us
this.
instead and defend the valley.
Amphibious Assault is a potential card to deal with, but I still think we'd rather have the elves.
For the daisy of the valley!
And next turn we can kill that, like I said, with this and this. Or with Waylay in this. Unless you boost it. So cargo would be really good on Vanadane. It's a low tempo play, but we have points here. Thing is, if we do go cargo, we then have to use the other cargoes on this and this, which isn't as good value. So we could just hold off on the cargo. We might need the tempo from like a Isengrim or something. Not sure. It really depends on what he plays this turn. So that card is fine. Do we go cargo? I kind of want to go cargo. Let's go cargo. We'll do it off of Lady of the Lake too, just for the extra 3 points. And so that we can draw the Lady of the Lake. The Lady of the Lake's not as good if we still have the Vernastiel's Commando out, because she's not an elf. But he killed that. Not hurting our own engine value then. Now he might want to pass just so we don't infuse the Vanadane. We'll see. Next, we definitely want to go with this, though, and kill off this guy. Because we need a turn for it to get set up for cargo as well. Then we can use the cargo to 3 damage combo with a Waylay and kill off the Isengrim or Istred. Seems pretty good. Okay, there's a giant Queen Meve. Did not expect that. Did not expect that. He didn't even draw that with Pincer Maneuver, so that... I guess he got it off of Temple of Melitele and then drew it with Temple of Melitele. That's odd. Probably good, though. I'm gonna catch him up. Like I said, the cargo is a very low tempo turn. You can't kill this now. But he's used the order. Alright, so we will infuse this guy. And we'll get 2 more Waylays. Then we drop this guy. And we kill this off. And then we hit... I guess we hit Istrid. It still has engine value. I guess it still does stuff, even without the order, right? So we do want to kill it. And her, she just needs to be boosted. We're not getting through that. Do this next because we need that another cargo target. We have one Waylay. We can still play Alyssa this round. Alyssa I don't really want to play in round 1 because it just means you're more likely to draw Waylays in round 2, but he might just give up. I don't know why he would. The Drakenborg, if he's playing Drakenborg, we don't have an interaction for it. Yeah, I don't think he should leave. I think he has a good chance of winning this still. We just need to go for round 2. Make him Drakenborg early. Or something. We need him to not have the full setup. So far he's used this twice in an offering. He has not Erlanded, which is good. There's Dandelion. Okay, so
words right there.
we definitely used the Trickster on that. But first we do the 3 damage. So first we do the 3 damage. Then we go Trickster.
Dreadfully sorry.
Then we kill this off because we don't want that triggering. And it'll also give him another card for the Meave. So he's got Redanian Secret Service. Not too surprising. Then we can go Infuse again. We can Waylay, kill Dandelion, and then do this. Meave's going to be pretty good here.
Up the tree you go, lad. Quick now. Retrieve my bolt.
We know we're not playing Simloss. He's going to spawn another guy for Meave. That's fine. So this is the last card he played. We can infuse that. There's the Meave. So we infuse. Redanian Secret Service is back again. It is back. Kind of figured it'd be back. We still have Vanadane, so these Waylays are extra value. I think we hit this.
Time for you to die, Dwan.
So we got the 2 for Alyssa. This one would mean we don't get it back later. But we might have to play it here. So gonna infuse Dandelion. We're gonna kill Dandelion. He needs to boost the Dandelion with something or else we're gonna kill it. Just with the Swordmaster. There's the All God. That's just carryover. Yeah, well, I think we'll... we definitely do this. Do we want to go... He's going to play another card here, then the Queen Meave gets him the round. So I think we do actually want to play this Waylay and kill off one of his token guys. It means we won't get that one later, but let's see what he plays here. Because the Queen Meave's going to give him another 5 or 6 points probably. But it's possible he doesn't want to play every card in his hand. Never mind, he's all set here.
Isn't a bed of roses, I tell you.
We could go Alyssa leader, but he's getting a Queen Meave trigger, which is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'd have to go triple leader to get 55, then play this, and I don't want a triple leader. So he's going to get this round. It's unfortunate for us. Oh, there's another guy over here, +7. He's got kind of what he wants. Our problem is we don't have Heatwave for Drakenborg. So, if he just has a Drakenborg deck, we can't really do anything about it. Heist here is better than a Waylay, but it's not going to be great, so we'll put it back. We don't have enough. If he plays here, like plays this round, the Heist is just a throw, because it's a 0-point card. Curious what he's going to do. It's the Drakenborg time. It's Defender Drakenborg. Defender Drakenborg. Defender Drakenborg. That's not great. We can't purify his guy until after we play an elf. play an elf.
Swords I smile at,
I think we lose to
weapons laugh
Drakenborg.
scorn.
It's very unfortunate. Yeah, there it is. We can't beat this, I don't think.
Me smiling.
He's just going to Dwimveandra it. We might honestly need to go Purify. He's used both Redanian Secret Services, right? Like one. I think we got rid of one. Did they don't get doomed or something? Oh, he put a pact on the other one. So yeah, he's got none. So this might not get unlocked. I think we have to Oniromancy. We either Oniromancy Spores and Simloss this. We Oniromancy the this is plus 22. I don't think we can beat this. I think we have to we have to play our list. I think we have to Simloss this round.
Seldom bite.
I think we're going to use this order and then Dwimveandra. So he's got 2 orders of 22. I don't think we can really deal with this deck. We don't have the Heat Wave because we're playing Heist instead. Yeah, there's the Dwimveandra.
Option, you see. One of the better ones.
Here's the problem. He has an order for plus 22, but if we Simloss, I think we have to Simloss so we can get the option of last saying the Spores. Don't like it, obviously, but I think that's the only choice. Yeah, so we're gonna have to do that.
Anyone with no sense would trust the word of a drop.
Time to die. I'll do so sword in hand. Accursed racists. For the daisy of the valley!
We've got to do this. We need the last say on Spores, or else we can't beat this. We do have Oniromancy Spores if he goes for it here, though. Problem with him going for it here is he could have the second Dwimveandra round 3, and that's still a plus 22. And we don't. Okay, he's going to do it here. This is Dwimveandra, right, for carryover? Yeah.
Travel makes
This is a problem.
Let's one see the bigger picture.
The question is, do we have enough if we don't if we don't play Spores, do we get enough? This is 9. That's plus 1, that's 10. That gets us to 40. Plus 6 is 46. So we have to Spores to win the round, which feels bad. We need this round 3. We did need it round 3, but this 22 is still too big. We do have 3 leaders. He doesn't have any leaders, so that's a 9. Heist plus Scoai'tael. Okay, that's something. We can't heist all of these. But I think we have to go for a Heist Scoai'tael if we want to have a chance here. I think this is the hand we need to go with. Like, the only thing that would be better is we draw Isengrim, but these are all the other ones are all so much worse. I don't think we can go for that. So we go this, Heist, this with leaders, or we go Heist, this with leaders. Order doesn't make a difference here then. Let's just do this first. I don't know if we have enough. Well, I don't think we have enough. Let's go with that. But if he's already done a whole setup, he might not have any big cards left. Might not, being a operative, where he probably does. Redanian Secret Services back. Okay. Plus 22. Sure.
You annoy me.
I don't think we have enough, but we'll try. If he has Necromancy on Dwimveandra, there's 0%. Okay, that's what we're doing. This is Necromancy, right? Yeah, there it is. So this should be a GG then. There's no way we can overcome this.
I value adventures only in
We
the
don't have
kingdom
Heat Wave.
of
You need
light.
Heat Wave for this. We also need to win round 1. But we could not because of the Queen Meef he generated. What special do we get? Is it worth playing a backup plan? It honestly probably is. we can spawn another Deadeye.
Accursed racists.
And we want to get as many for Yavin as possible. We need one space for Gernichora though, so this one goes here.
Time for you to die, Dwan.
Aim between the eyes. Leave none alive.
No, that wasn't terrible. Hopefully he has no more specials. Oh, he does have one. Of course, then we get in our backup plan if he gives it back to us. So he might not. We need him to not kill the Gernichora if we have a chance here. He's got 22 here. That puts him to 40. Depending on what this is, we might have a chance. If he's at like a, I don't know, like a squirrel or something. Oh, he did have the answer. Yeah, he just has a touch and a sword. Okay, GG. GG. Actually, we'll just play it out. I just think he's gonna win. So this does 3.
I feel
Yeah, if his last card was not an answer to Scoai'tael, we actually can win that. It's like another Drakenborg deck.
Best yield now.
This is really not great because we don't have the well, it depends. It really depends. Because we have a Purify. We need to keep that for Defender. Put this back probably. Do we want 2 of these? Let's see. Can we get Cargo? We can go Feign Death, this. So actually we can get Cargo. If we get Cargo, we might want the double Purify. If he lets us.
Don't dare think you can escape.
I shall not fail.
Play our Vanadane here. There's no target though. We could just go with the Cargo. Yeah, let's go with the Cargo. I always call it Cargo. It's the Heist. The Heist makes the Cargos. Let's go with that. We do need to win round 1. If we do that with Vanadane, that's not bad. We still have no target for the Vanadane, but we're gonna play him here anyway. Let's put back. We want the Purifies. I think we put you back and you back.
I'll do so sword in hand.
Fun fact for you guys here. I'm gonna make a video on this, but you see how we counted the Waylays being triggered? It's because things that play cards don't let you put them in the graveyard. Normally we'd have to put that Waylay in the graveyard, but since this is forcing the card to be played, we do get to, it counts as being played, which means we get the Deadeyes. Fun fact for all of you. People like to comment that in my videos. Now, if he doesn't kill this, we actually get 4 more Waylays next turn. Oh, nice. Okay, this gives us a chance against this Drakenborg stuff. So, here's what we do. We Cargo this. 2 more Waylays. And he's gonna GG out of there. He can't. We have double Purify. We're getting 6 more, by the way. He just doesn't want to deal with it. Man, we like Drakenborg today. This is the 3rd one in a row. I might cut some of these out. I normally do that. There's more than one of the same opponent. Just because to keep it a little more interesting in the videos. Well, if you're listening to this, that means the other ones got cut out. So, or just leave them all in today. If you don't have that much time, but we'll see. As far as this hand, we have Heist. We have no way to get our scenario. Now that is not good. This, I haven't seen them play Amphibious Assault. They do Necromancy to Imvayandra, but that's more of around 2-3 thing, so I don't think we want this, we don't want this. It's not a good hand. This is not a good hand. But maybe we can do something anyway. We don't even have a pure. We have one purify.
Swords I smile at,
Thinking here.
weapons laugh to scorn.
I want to open this because if he goes Redanian Secret, the Redanian Agent, we can kill it with this in a Waylay. Temple of Bloodly. Shocking, I know. I think we just go Cargo Vanadane. Something very exposed Vanadane without tempo, but this deck, this Drakenborg deck, does not have a lot of tempo either. Unless they want to play what they get off of the Temple of Melidoli. Let's play the Vanadane. If we Cargo Vanadane, we have to wait 2 turns. We Vanadane Cargo, we have to wait 2 turns. The ordering doesn't make a difference unless we give him something to target. So, let's go with the Vanadane first, I guess. I'd rather get this and shuffle this Waylay back in. And then the rest of this hand's pretty good, actually. So, we definitely want the Purify still. We'll see if there's an answer to Vanadane. I mean, they probably have an on Sace if they want it. You make a lot of damage off of the Temple, too. So I think he can kill the Vanadane, which is why we're not too confident in the Heist doing things. Just gonna go with the All God. Okay. We could... So here's the thing. If we Cargo, he might... No, he won't pass on 7, I don't think, on even. Let's hit this. Let's get this out. Just in case some kind of random damage like a Philippa Blind Fury comes out. We want more targets for it to spread to. Then we do this. And see if he can kill Vanadane. If he can't kill Vanadane, we're pretty happy. Because we'll get a whole bunch of more Waylays. I do think he can kill Vanadane though. Maybe not. Maybe I think the Drakenborg deck doesn't run the on Sace that you used to play with Temple of Melidoli. Yeah, so we're gonna get more Waylays. We still need to win round 1 though. So we'll go here, Vanadane, 2 more Waylays, Purify, Vanadane, 2 more Waylays. Oh, we were supposed to trigger some stuff in between there, but, you know. That was a definite mistake. Should have put this... Oh no, this wasn't ready till we played this. Yeah, we didn't mess up. Whenever I see this thing ready after I've played something, I feel like I missed out on it, but no, we didn't this time. So we've got an extra 4 Waylays now. So that's good. We actually want to play both of these also. So we'll hit here. Question is, what do we want to use this last Cargo on? I think we hold it in case we go Yavin this round or Isengrim or something. What I think we want to do here... Okay, there's the Radovid. We cannot quite kill Radovid. I think it would be worth killing him. Yavin, like, we can do this. Then we need 5 on Yavin. Could spend 1 leader to do it. Actually, no, wait, I forgot Vanadane was here. I think we just Yavin to deny that leader charge. I think we just do that. I think that's the right thing to do. Now we can do the Cargo on Yavin if we need to again. But if we win this round, which looks like we're going to, we have a very, very good setup, right? So we have a ton of Waylays. We just don't want to draw them, but there's like 7 of them. We're going to draw them. At least a couple. I mean, I will not complain. I'll not complain about that. This hand is amazing, by the way. This is like a perfect hand. The only card we're missing is the Feigned Death, which we didn't get round 1 anyway. We definitely push here. Because we have the option of triple leader Feigned Death round 3, if this doesn't work, so we're definitely going to push.
Let us sing the song of steel.
We don't want to give him more time for setup. And with Cargo Gernichora, we'll see. There's an offering. I'm not sure how many actual 5 damage removals they run, which is what you need for Gernichora. Do we drop Cargo here? We have this, and maybe a Purify. So we got 2 targets. I think Isengrim at least will live. So we're going to want a Cargo, but I think we can Alyssa first. We only get 1 Waylay back though, right? We only get 1 back. It's still fine.
Death would be a mercy you do not deserve.
He has to respect the Simlas. Our only concern here is with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Waylays. It's possible, very unlikely, but possible the game just throws all 8 of them into melee and we can't play Gernichora if we put something there. But I really don't think that's going to happen. Doesn't mean we want to play Heist range though. And I think we might go for the Simlas next turn, because if we want to cargo things, we have to last say this one, because we want to have time to do this and this. Okay, yeah, it's Simlas time here. This is definitely a Drakenborg deck. So we do this. He goes ranged, like I said before. Yeah, we could Purify, but I think we do this. Because we need that last say, so we go Waylay, and greetings, my friend. Let's see how many this is. Pretty sure we kill both his guys. Oh, we kill both his guys with extra Waylays. This Gernichora is going to be kind of ridiculous. The thing is, he has nothing left for us to hit with it. So I think we'll go Isengrim first. I do want to know, / need to know, how big his Drakenborg is, though. If it's on Sihil, that's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. So we didn't do it yet. Do we all in here with our triple leaders? Do we all in? That is an interesting question. I think the safe play is not to all in. Do we all in here? I'm a lot more confident all inning because we have Feign Death left. I think we do. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, Isengrim. Next turn we cargo Isengrim, play Gernichora. He's gonna need this Drakenborg to be kind of ridiculous. There it is. Let's see how big the boost is.
My lads will make sure of that.
This is actually a 26. So that's something. Something, all right. Go Gernichora. If we can kill this, he doesn't get the order. So I'm sure he's gonna purify it. Then we can do this. I mean, we're still at 78. We've got the Gernichora firing again next turn. And if he doesn't play a card, we can purify the Isengrim and do him again next turn instead. Well, honestly, we're going to do both, but it'd just be better if you played a unit. He's just not going to play very much here. But still, the Isengrim, like Gwent no longer gives Zeal. It's just a 26. Imagine saying that. It's just a 26. So, Gwent he has to play this turn if he's going to do it. Okay. So, this is the cargo thing.
So tired.
We re-trigger Isengrim. We go to 97. We re-trigger Gernichora. He goes from 30 back down to 8. So now we're ahead by 89. Not happening. Maybe with Erland, but I still am doubtful. It's not a mutagenerator deck. You can't have that much in there. Even with a 26 Drakenborg, it's not cutting it. No zeal. You gotta read the patch notes. No zeal. This does not have zeal. You should have played this. I guess he drew it off of this, but that doesn't make sense. Why would you draw this? No, that didn't get +3. That was just a misplay. You have to do the Dwinveandra first. It doesn't make a difference though. Like we still, even with +26, we still destroy him. Death Wish. Interesting. I guess we have to find out if this is a okay, Curse Scroll makes me concerned. Curse Scroll makes me... What? Why isn't... This is weird. It means he values getting a certain card over the Urn of Shadows. It makes me think it's like some kind of triple something deck with Arrakis Queen, but it might not be. Always concerning seeing Curse Scroll in Death Wish. It usually means they're trying for a combo. Without Heatwave, we can't stop these type of combos. Alright, let's look at what we have. We could go for Feign Death. Could go Feign Death. We won't get the engine value. Yeah, I think it's correct to go Feign Death. I was also thinking about killing this with like backup plan or something. But I think this is correct.
Don't budge.
Okay, we can get a good damage card off of this and maybe kill something. Cave Troll. This has to be some kind of stupid combo deck. Which means we have an elf now, so we want to row stack for Yavin. Just do this. This has to be some kind of combo deck. So this is a Witch's Sabbath deck with this card. Interesting. Backup plan kills it because we triggered the Waylay. We don't get the Vanadane extra points, but I want to kill this before Arrakis Queens it. So that's what we'll do. This does 2, we play something, it doesn't matter what the thing is. How many elves do we have? We've got 4 in the melee row. Ranged. 1, 2, 3. We've only got 4 in our hand also. This is a 5. Kill this. Kill this. Nope. This. This is definitely a Witch's Sabbath deck. I see nothing else this would be. Oh my goodness, we have this too. Can we kill that? We have to kill this before he does Arrakis Queen or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elves. We can go 1 leader, Yavin kill it. That's what we're gonna do. 1 leader. Yavin kill this. We just can't let him get the Arrakis Queen off. Because we don't have a heat wave. That's the last thing we can kill. Great, he's gonna have another one. This goes Witch's Sabbath now. We have nothing in our graveyard. You can't play Witch's Sabbath if the opponent's graveyard is empty. What is going on today? Patricidal Fury. Okay, good. We'll have a little bit of variety. Even if we lose this one, I think we'll end on it. Because we don't have a... We need some variety in these games here. Curse Scroll, sure. I've actually seen a fair bit of... we don't have Oneiromancy. This gets Oneiromancy. This hand is kind of too good, for being honest. Because we need to shuffle things back with Waylays. We don't have Vanadane. Oh, yeah, we do. What are we talking about? I think this is just a good hand. It might be too good. We might be forced out of golds round 1, but what are you going to do? Not putting them back, that's for sure. This is a rain deck. This looks like a triple... Excuse me, not a triple. A Fuchsia. A Fuchsia Patricidal Fury deck. It's weird. We also lose our engine value on this thing. But not much to do about it.
Await the signal.
We're going to put our elves ranged
Then,
here.
Don't budge.
Just in case we need backup plan. Backup plan spawns the guy who boosts himself by 1 for each elf. That is ranged. Should be doing that the whole time generally, but it's such a... Like, we don't have the backup plan. But it's just... theoretically. Let's see what we've got. I'm guessing we're going to go this, Purify It. That's my guess. Haven't seen this deck in a while, if that's what it is.
Art thou worthy?
We're going to go Lady of the Lake, Heatwave, Scenario. I don't care that much. This does mean he has Champion's Charge set up, though. Problem with Champion's Charge is that it kills Vanadane. We can go for Ono Niromancy, but there's nothing I really want here. I think we save that until we can hit his Magic Compass, because it looks like Magic Compass deck with Lady of the Lake. That's usually what that means. Do the Vanadane. We're not going to be able to do anything fancy with Cargo and him, but still fine. Probably getting Champion's Charged or something. Oh, it's a Sihil deck. Now this I haven't seen in a while. It doesn't mean I like it any more than I used to, though. That has not changed. We're going to lose Vandane to Sihil. I think we're okay versus Sihil, because we can just like discard our hand and then play Simlos round 3 or something.
The mother goddess, she giveth and taketh away.
I do want to play this second Waylay at some point.
For the daisy of the valley!
Interesting. Maybe it's not Magic Compass then.
Burn the homes, fell the trees, anything shiny, plunder!
Very interesting. Cargo doesn't do anything. Niromancy doesn't really do anything either. We might just concede the round to him after we Alyssa. But then Alyssa clogs our deck a little bit, so I don't really want to do that. Just pass. So let's saying we... Okay, there's a Ring of Favor in there anyway. So we might just go to round 3. Oh, this doesn't get any bigger though, Sihil. What are we banishing? Vanadane? This is not a renew deck. I guess he gets rid of one of the Waylays. That's fine too, I suppose. So he just goes to round 3. He just goes to round 3. That's fine with us. He has a lot of damage. But his deck should mainly be bronzes. If he's going to round 3, I actually want to hold this. If he's not going to round 3, I still want to hold it. We actually do not want one of these because of Lady of the Lake. Spores. Not right now. Because if he plays a card this round, we want to do this because we get to Alyssa it anyway. And if he doesn't, we just lessen our chances of drawing one round 3 by having it. Could play this, doesn't do anything. Just do this. Yeah, let's do this. And we definitely want the extra redraw because of Waylays. We don't want to get... Like, we want more chances of putting these back in our deck, basically. Yeah, so we're going to put those back. If we have one, that's okay still because of Alyssa. Is there anything we're missing? We're missing Isengrim, but we get him off of Oniromancy. So that's fine. Double backup plan. Probably better than most of the things we have left. So we keep this hand, I think. So we've got the one Waylay for Alyssa. We're not getting any more, so we might as well just start by putting that back in. Just in case of like a second squirrel or something. He's gonna start Sihilling us again, but no death blow. I don't think it needs to death blow the masterpiece though, right? Yeah. Playing some raids. It's a very fun deck to play against, by the way. This guy's gonna die too. We definitely owe Neuromancy for Isengrim at some point. But most of the stuff we play here is just gonna die, so it's all kind of useless for now. Just gonna throw out our bronzes. The backup plan is gonna be kind of nice because we should get damage off of it. We should start playing it soon, so that we can, if we get the one that boosts by number of guys in our hand, that works. This is still the last thing played, right? Spawn a copy. Don't have an artifact. Would have been nice if we played Heist then. Go with this. Probably play Heist next. Yeah, we'll play the Heist next. There's pretty much no way that any of our cards live to be heisted again. But we'll just play it so we don't lose value on a bronze dying then.
Kill the sons, steal the lasses.
Let's go with the backup plan again. Bomber's the best one.
Your breath will avenge us, Dwarf.
I don't think we'll be able to use the Heist on anything, which is kind of unfortunate. I thought with the backup plans we might get just have one of our guys live, but I guess not. Guess not. So King Bran is going to be big. We might owe Neuromancy a Spores, but he's last say, so it's not going to work. Interesting conundrum. Let's see, so we could go Simloss. How many Waylays is that? It's only 3, right? Because he heat waved our scenario and squirreled us. But we don't want to play it while there's still Cataclysm out. So I think we just drop this. Because we don't want them going to the Cataclysm row, the Deadeyes. Oneiromancy for Isengrim, right? Is this the Simloss turn? I think this is going to be the Simloss turn then.
You are no lunatic of mine. Time for you to die.
No, don't go on that road. Go on the other road. Honestly, if there's 2 on the road, it's probably better because maybe they live from the Cataclysm. Actually, he's just going to hit one with the Sihil, and then the other one's going to die of the fire, but we'll see. Oh, we actually didn't. Oh, both live. Oh my goodness. Everything hit 1. So we could puzzle box. It's a 13-point guy. It's a 13-point guy worth more than Lady of the Lake. I don't think so. Is it worth more than this? Definitely not. More than this? Maybe. More than this? It's probably worth more than this. Except, is it worth more than that? I don't think so. So what do we play here? I think we go, this is the Isengrim one, right? It's the Isengrim. We want a row stack. So we go here.
For the daisy of the valley! Time for you to die.
Do this. Neuromancy. Isengrim. The nice thing about Isengrim is that it gets these guys out of range of cities. They're 4s now. Unfortunately, he can spawn a Siren in our range to mess everything up. But if he does that, he would have to not kill one of our guys. Because if he kills one of our guys, then we have space still. So we can, if he doesn't kill Isengrim, we can then use a cargo and still have space on that row. Let's see. We just don't want him sirening this turn. If he doesn't do it this turn, we're fine. Oniromancy. We're going to lose our Isengrim. We're not losing Isengrim. That's really good. That is really good. So, do Vernasio. Go like this. Bunch of damage. Not all that much damage, but it's enough. And that gets her to a 6, so maybe she doesn't die. Wishful thinking, I know, but we'll see. And yeah, we have enough. GG. Eventually, the cargo did get targets, which is probably why we won. But I was a little nervous for a while there. It wouldn't work. Alright, guys, so that is the deck. What do I think? I think, well, we all know Waylays was a pretty good deck before. And it's quite good now as well. Heist is really the most interesting thing it got. The potential on Heist is kind of insane. Because we have 6 targets, right? The ideal situation is you Vanadane, you Heist / cargo it, you play a Purify, you Vanadane with the cargo. You play a Purify, you Vanadane / cargo. Alternatively, you can just have the one Purify and go Vanadane, cargo Vanadane, Purify Vanadane, cargo Vanadane. And then you can also cargo the Purify to do it again that way too. Very interesting. As a very high ceiling, and then in the next round you can do it on Vernasio, Yavin, and Isengrim. It's kind of insane. However, it's also really slow sometimes. So, it also means there's no Heat Wave in the deck. And with Drakenborg being a very popular deck apparently, Heat Wave is very important. Because if they get that Drakenborg with like a 30-point boost and I do him Viandra it 3 times, it's going to be hard for anything to beat that. We did beat it at one point, but that's because we exploited it round 2 and he misplayed and didn't have Zeal. But I think it's quite good. I think the Heist is good. I really like it in here. It's more fun than just playing the Heat Wave. It makes the deck a lot more interesting in my opinion. Just having the cargoes. Because generally the Waylay deck is pretty linear, right? Round 1, you go Scenario, you make the Waylay, you play Vanadane, you make more Waylays, you shuffle them in with Alyssa at some point before you play Simlas in round 2 or 3. It's very linear, but the Heist makes it much more flexible and a lot more fun to play, at least in my opinion. So even if the Heat Wave's better for you, I think I like Heist. As far as the rest of it, it's all pretty standard to before. Lady of the Lake, though. So you saw with the Heist and Oniromancy the double echoes. I like Lady of the Lake. However, you can swap her if you want for something like Tarufiel to get more value off the Heist. I wouldn't, because I think I like the consistency from Lady Lake. She really helps out. Really helps out quite a bit. But you could do that. You can also use those provisions from her and then drop the backup plans of 4 Vision cards. And there you could fit your Heat Wave in if you want to. You can do that instead of Lady of the Lake. I like having the setup. It lets us more consistently do the Heist on Vanadane. Which against the Drakenborg without Heat Wave kind of works too if they can't stop you from setting up like a 12 Waylay Simloss. It's still pretty good. So that one's up to you. The rest of the deck, the ones to mention here are, I think the bronzes are good. Like, change the bronzes. If you're playing Heist, run Sappers X2 though. It's really good. Highly recommend. And then we have Bowman, Swordmaster, and all that stuff. Trickster I really like as well. As far as the rest though, the backup plans and Half-Elf Hunters. Backup plans, kind of cool. I didn't really get to see it exploited here too much, but it's 2 damage, and we're running, like, we've got some damage ones in here with deploys, but there are a bunch of elves that aren't in our deck with deploys that we can get, and if we just get a random, say like we get a, I don't know, Dragoon. Dragoon's like a 5 provision 4, not 5 provisions, a 5 value, 6 value, like a 6 value 4, which is okay. If we add 2 damage to it from backup plan, it gets a lot better. So I think backup plan's fine. You just definitely want to be high rolling the 5 version cards off of it. But I mean, that's a skill issue, right? As they say. And one other thing to mention, you could swap Half-Elf Hunter for Maxi in the neutrals. I was thinking about Maxi earlier, and you can also go Barification. If there's really so much Drakenborg, you can just put a Barification in and then transform the Drakenborg with it. The only problem is the only thing we really have to transform is the one Feign Death. So that's not ideal, but against that deck it's so good that you might consider it. And then there's the Maxi, obviously we can put in here. As far as the backup plans, if you want to swap them out, I think that, well honestly I think the Double Archer might just be better. But backup plans and new cards we want to test out, and it was pretty fun. Anyways, that's the deck. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. That'll be it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. And you can check out some more videos over here. And thanks for watching.